In this video, we'll do a program of call by value and call by reference. We'll practice the program. The question is, design a class swap values with a method swapper with two integer parameters a and b. Interchange or swap values of a and b and print the interchanged values. Okay, in this you have to design a class. The name will be swap values. Name of the class will be swap values, and one method will be there, that will be swapper method. Okay, that method will be having two integer type parameters a and b, and you have to interchange the values of a and b. You will assign the value of a to b and b to a. Okay, you have to swap the values. Then you have been told to write a function show to input two integers and swap then by calling or invoking the function swapper. You will be writing a second function show. There will be two functions in a class swap values. Okay, swap values will be the name of class. In this class you will be writing two functions. One will be swapper function, and which will be receiving two parameters a and b, and this function will be performing the interchange of the values of a and b. The second method will be show. Okay, what you will do in this function, to input two integers, you will be asking for two integers from the user. You will read two integers from the console in this function show, and swap them by calling or invoking the function swapper. And in function show you will be accepting two values, and you will be calling swapper function. This function you will be calling in show. Okay, you will be passing the two integers, whatever you are receiving within show, you will be passing to swapper function while invoking the function. Okay, and this function will interchange the values, and you have to print the integer or values before and after interchange. Okay, now the solution, we need to import IO package and utility package. Okay, then class swap values as given in the question. Then first function swapper. This function is not returning any value. Okay, nothing is mentioned about the return type of swapper. This function is not returning anything, so the data type, return type of function will be void. And this function has to accept two integer parameters, int a comma int b, given in the question. Okay, so int a comma int b, these are the formal parameters because we are writing these parameters in the function definition of swapper. This is the function definition. We are defining the function swapper. Okay, and these parameters are appearing in the function definition of swapper, so these are the formal parameters. Now we have taken one temporary variable temp to store the temporary value. Okay, we need to have a temporary variable to store value of a variable in order to swap the values. How we can swap the value of two variables? In this third variable we are storing the value of a, then value of b within a, and a is in temp. Okay, so temp equals to b. Simply, without third variable we are not going to swap the values. Okay, so if you are not going to take third variable, what will happen? When you are storing b within a, this will lose its value. That's why we have stored the value of a within temp first, then b within a, and within b we have to store a, that value is in temp. So temp equals b equals to temp. Now this function is interchanging the value. Okay, so we will print the message numbers after interchange, A/T for leaving some space plus B. Okay, we are printing the interchanged value of A and B with the help of swapper method. These are not the actual values, these are the interchanged values. Okay, now come to show. The second method is public void show. Firstly, we'll make the object of a scanner class, as we have to take input from the user from the keyboard. So scanner sc equals to new keyword scanner system.in. System.out.println message enter first number. We are reading through sc.nextInt method. We are storing within x. System.out.println enter second number, integer y equals to sc.nextInt. So as given in question, in function show you have to input two integers, okay, and you have to invoke or call function swapper. So this is the code to input two integers, okay, first number within x, second number within y. Okay, now these were the actual values, original data. So firstly we will print the number before change. These are the original data values. So SOPLN output message, then SOPLN numbers before interchange x/t y. Okay, we are printing the actual values after taking input from the user. Then we are calling swapper function. This function will swap the values and this will print the interchanged values also. Okay, so when this function call statement will encounter, the control goes back to the swapper function. Okay, this is function calling statement. Fine. Swapper x comma y. We are passing the value of x and y to swapper function. Okay, from here control goes back to here. Then x will be received in A and y will be received in B. This is call by value. Okay, we are passing the values stored within x and y. Okay, x and y are the actual parameters and these are the formal parameters which are receiving the copy of actual parameters within A and B. X will be within A in the same sequence. Okay, the parameters will be receiving the copy and y will be in B. Okay, then this code will be executed. Okay, and the numbers after interchange will get printed on the screen. Fine. Class, packages, class, then two functions we need to write, swapper and show. Okay, we will run this function first as we have to take input first. Whenever we will run this function will ask for two values. Okay, those values will be stored in x and y. Then then printing of numbers before interchange will be done. Then when this function call statement will encounter, control goes to the swapper function. This will execute. Okay, receiving x in A and y within B. Then swapping will be there performed and number after interchange will be printed. Okay, so this is the example of call by value. Now come to call by reference method. If you have to perform the same task using call by reference method. In call by reference, we don't pass the actual values. We don't pass the values. We pass the reference of actual values. Okay. For that we need to make the object of class. Okay. Same coding will be there almost. Packages will be same. Class swap values. We have taken class variables x and y. Swapper function. Now here we are not going to pass actual values, integer x or y in this case. We are going to pass the object of swap values. The class is swap values, so we will pass the reference of values, that will be the object of the class. Okay, so we will be receiving that within the same type. Okay, we will be passing the object of swap values, so we will be receiving within a variable that will be of type swap values, class name. Okay, then coding will be same, but the difference will be, now we are not working with x or y, we are working with obj, reference. Whatever we are receiving within obj, we are receiving the reference within obj. So temp equals to, not temp equal to x, instead temp equals to obj dot x, obj dot x equals to obj dot y, obj dot y equals to temp. The only difference is we are not writing x or y, a or b. We are working with the actual parameters. Okay, actual variables for x and y. In call by value, we were receiving that within a and b. We were working with a and b. But here we are receiving the reference of x and y through object obj.x, obj.y. We are working with the actual parameters only. We are not receiving any copy of x or y. Okay, so performed swapping. Now main function or any other function you can write show also. Then object of class will be created. Fine, swap scanner class object will be created, as we have to take input from the user. Now SOP, swap values object equals to new swap value. Okay, we need to create the object of the class, as we have to pass the reference. Fine, this will be the reference. We will pass this object as reference of swap values. Okay, swap values, name of class, any name, any object name you can take, equals to new keyword swap values again. Okay, you will be passing the same, you will be passing the object when you will be calling the swapper function. You will be passing this reference. Okay, so as you are passing the object of swap values, what is the type of object? Swap value. Okay, so you will be receiving here within a variable that will be of swap values type. The name will be same over here and here. Okay, fine. Enter first number, we are storing within object.x. Enter second number, we are storing within object.y. Then output message, number before interchange, object.x, object.y. Then we are calling swapper function. Control goes back to here. Okay, control will come here. Then we are getting the reference within obj now. Instead of object, we are having reference within obj. So here you will be not writing object.x, you will be writing obj.x. Okay, but you are working with the actual data. If you will make any change in value of x and y over here, the changes will get reflected to the original data also. Fine.